Welcome to Factorio Post-Apocalypse. My name is Nilaus and this is episode 23 of our Let's Play campaign. So we have explored the world and we've found that all that we can do out there is done, and what we now need to do is actually rebuild our base into former glory and, well, not former glory, but future glory, I would say. And you can see most of the things here have actually run out, if we look at it, because of our weak amount of crude oil coming in. Nothing we can do about it. Everything else is starving. That's just the way it is. This one looks fine, but that's because it only goes in one direction. It could be fixed, but in the end, grand scheme of things, it will only clear out this inventory, but not really produce anything new. But we're going to continue because we do have a lot of batteries, and what we want to do is work towards our robot army. That's really where things come into its own in this in any playthrough, basically. Once you get, so we steal battery, electronic circuit, electric engines. We built the batteries and electric engines last time, so now it's time to build this. This is on a 20-second cycle. Some people would prefer to make it like this, so that it works at the same ratio. I can see the point of that, but then you need engines in, or you can then also start making, like, going even further into this, which is basically building another set of these, but just adding on top that one. I don't think that's what I want to do. I want to make it a bit more simple and only make these, because we might need a few of the electric engines for other things. So let's keep it like this. And that means these will be here. We really need some productivity modules, but that's going to use a lot of red circuits, and we don't have enough of red circuits because we don't have enough plastic, because we don't have enough oil. So no point in doing that. None of these are being consumed in high quantities, so just make something like something simple. Inbound, 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 and outbound, outbound. However, important, this thing is going to do two things. It's going to go back on the bus because it's going to be used for science later on, but it's also going to be taken out here, where these little fellas here will be used for robots, logistics bots, and construction bots. And I think that actually has to be here, so let's take this out and move it slightly further inbound, like this, maybe. Here. I don't really have a preference for which one it should go to. And however, this will then be a mixed belt of greens and reds. We get in here. Inbound, inbound, and then we get the two outbounds, that one and that one. Now these will sorry. The easiest thing to do is actually just put them directly into a location. I don't know if I like this, so I'm gonna try this. This is not how I usually do it, but give it a shot. And then we can wire these up to put some conditions on how many we want, right? So it doesn't overfill. This one, let's make pathing over there. This will be, oh, lights. Do we? Yeah, we don't have lights, but it's not because they're not crafted. It's just because I don't have any robots doing it. This is fine. Now, I do know that even though if I said I wanted 1000 and they put in here, they can only be 350, but if this one is full of robots, then we can't really be needing robots like severely. Not cut, but paste. That one. That one, so it's 1, 2, 3, that's 6, 8, 10. Do we think that 10 is enough, or do we want to double it? Because this is 1 every 2 seconds. That's not gonna cut it. There. And I know I'm building way too big because we just don't have all the materials to do it. But we'll build it, and then it's gonna be fine, and everyone will be happy. Right. This is gonna be a double belt. This is gonna be a double belt. I have to remember what goes where. Okay, so it's steel, battery, green, and... Okay, so let's try and figure out what would be the easiest ways to do this. I have a sort of indication that, okay, that one's gonna be the first one. Yeah, robots are just not fast enough this time. And especially when I don't allow them to charge, then that doesn't work. Charge. Okay. Here. Sorry. That's green plus whatever else is the next one. Steel is there and batteries are there, so that's going to be... Yeah. You'll be the next. That was easy. Got it. We are going to do the same for the next, which is going to be this one. It'll be slightly different, right? Oops. All of them got turned around. And that goes batteries here. Jump over one. And then steel comes on this belt. These 2 belts. Oh no, we're out of belts. Belt is luckily something we have plenty of. What we don't have plenty of is actually robots delivering them to us. That's something I don't want to carry around. Yeah, that one. These 2. Actually, I think it's... Well, let's do that. This one will eventually need to be moved, but I don't bother with that right now. Here, that's 2000. Might be a bit overly much. That one. Great. Going back. 10. So I only can use 50 anyway, 30 anyway, so. Okay. This one's working. And what is it we want to get in here? It is from this one. And up here with it. Iron. Oh, sorry, steel. Is that correct? Yeah, it's correct. Boom, done. These 2 are inbound, and that should just trigger this one to build. Oh, I should have bought some more. Iron, copper, and green circuits. Nothing I really have here. What about these? No, none are inbound. It's working, except for one. So what did I mess up here? Ah, they're pointing the wrong way. Of course they are. That should eventually give us... I'm going to prioritize on that side first, but we need this one to be a green plus... Hey, What's all this crap doing on my beautiful aesthetic bus? And the red belt, or the red belt, because there's more than one. I think this is incorrect. It was okay at the time, but that one goes here, that one goes that way. So one can go up here. This one is now on 2 lanes. I know it's never going to be sufficient on 2 lanes, but I think this is important. There. Right. So these two will balance out. I don't think it needs to be on 2, but well, I think eventually it needs to be, but there's no way that I can do it. We keep it on 1, but we do it this way. No point in putting so much crap on the belt or on the bus for no reason. Yeah. That one. And as you can see, it's the same pattern all over the place. And I need to sort of set a limit. This one will be, how many do I want? I want less than 500. And this one should be the same, except construction bots. Boom, robot army deploy. Do we see this? No, we don't see that. And when we now have our robot army, I love it. Yeah, the batteries are obviously not working, but let's go on with the next. So we actually... Oh, right, the robot frames are used for the science, but I need it for production science because one of the first things I want to work on. Maybe let's just check the power. Power is completely impossible to determine anything from because of what? That one. That's the one I wanted actually. To make sure this is covering, our robot network is covering everything. Because if it's not covering everything, how can we expect to send the robots out to harvest all the beautiful trees out there? Well, beautiful they're not, but whatever. And we still have the issue of how we're going to bridge the network. Whoops, there. That one just goes out. Damn, my robots are going to pitch into the fun of actually picking it up. Now, what we want to do is work towards production science. The reason why we want to work towards production science is because we absolutely need more coal liquefaction. It's only requiring 200 of these. Now, I've heard a lot of people saying you have to expand to the oil location out here. But that one, for example. And that is a good point. However, me expanding out to this one is going to be difficult with all of this nuking. Actually, maybe not so difficult. So weird. Oh, that's nice. I didn't even see this. I was kind of busy when we were out here, not gonna lie. So what we could do was taking a train, go down, pick up 300 ammunition, come up here, nuke the hell out of it. Once that's done, maybe build this into sort of a simple thing. But the thing is, as soon as I drive, no, this is the problem is that as I drive through this, they'll start shooting, they'll destroy the tracks, and especially this one as well. So I have to clear everything over to that location and back. That's why I didn't do it. Good. I mean, I was kind of what? Why? So we do need coal for sure. Coal liquefaction. This one's fine. We used 500,000. That's not a problem. We need to replace it with uranium. That's not a problem either. But the first thing we need is production science. So let's start looking at the production science. At least look at it. All science will be made on the north side. So this is a bit weird one. I have done it before, but I can't really remember how I did it. So we'll figure it out again. Let's build this one over here. This one, if I want to make 2 per second, if I made 21 machines, then I would get 3 per second. So if I make 14 machines, then I get 2 per second. Awesome. 14 machines it is. Good stuff. And rail has to be directly inserted because that's high quantity. Electric furnace and production module. I think I'll make those separately because they are both requiring... They both require red circuits at least. And that's going to be horrible because we don't have any of those. So that one. Oh, hold on. If this one is going to make not 21 but 14, that means I need 2/3 of an electric furnace per second. Now I'm just pretending that these are, as always, pretending these are speed 1 because that's just easier than remembering to do everything multiplied by 0.75. God damn, I hate that this is not 0.1. Okay, never mind. What are we doing here? Stop renting. Okay, so that means I need, if I had 15 of these, I would make 1 per second. That means I need 10. Autosave. That's where the big map comes in. Good. I will use this opportunity to mention my Twitch channel because it appears to me that some people are watching my YouTube shows and not really necessarily realizing that I am also streaming on Twitch. So I'm streaming on Twitch. I'm streaming Factorio. Now tonight I'm streaming XCOM, starting that up. And do drop by, if nothing else, just to say hi. Even if you prefer YouTube, then drop by and say hi. That's an order. Okay, it's not, but whatever. And I will also get these brought in. Go robots. No. Oh, reason why there's no robots? Because there are no networks. The red network is not here. Yeah. This is where it gets difficult because we cannot do the ones in the middle easily. As you can see, they're kind of in the way of everything. But I do think that if I was just a bit careful, I think I could actually do it. Let's say this one. It will be in these tiles, which means that one. Like so. And the same with this one. Because nothing should be branching in or out at these exact locations because they're simply too close to the power poles, which means that I could do this kind of thing all over the place. I should be able to, right? And if not, I'm pretty sure we can move something so that this is possible. I do very much, and if you've seen anything I do previously, you know how much I appreciate having a comprehensive, fully covering robot network instead of something that's like almost everywhere, because that means I will always stand in the wrong place waiting for things to be delivered, which will never be delivered. Do you see? They are on the way. So as long as I stay within the network, I can keep building and designing, and they will eventually get here. Except right now, when I left the... So my idea here is the middle lane is going to be the shared lane, where that one and then together with over here we have these. So that requires more advanced. It also requires some steel, which could go in on this belt. I'll just do that one. So I take from out here, this in there, and that one. So that could be steel, and then I'll take That one could be, what was the other one? Something else. And we just make dedicated belts. Not because it's needed, but because it looks better. Hey, look at that. They were brought in. Why are these not? Are they not? He's not coming in? Okay, on the way, not in logistics storage. Why? Oh no, look at that horror. They are simply not in logistics storage because they are not placed that location and that location and that location. It is not part of the network. How embarrassing that is. Okay, and that means this one has been blinking all the time, but it is now being picked up. And let's see, it is coming inbound. 10, 12, some are on the way. And we are going to take this, just kill it all. I can then do this and I can take it again. And basically, let's see, this row and somewhat in the middle. Let's do that. Okay, okay, I'm good at this. This one is, so this takes 5 seconds. So if I have 5, I produce 1 per second. If I have 3 and a third, then it should be enough, but that's not really what's gonna happen. So how about we just make 4 of those? And the other ones we can make those promised 10. 6, 8, 10, delete, delete. So these 10 will give us exactly what we need. This will not be brought out on the bus because it doesn't belong on the bus. It actually doesn't belong anywhere. Damn it. Yep. We'll do this one. Hope that works. So let's start bringing some stuff in. This is going to be the green. This is green inbound, and that's going to be far away. Looks good, actually. This is green. Keep going. On, and then we get the reds. Oh, that's probably going to be worse. Let's see if it collides. It does not collide, so that's pretty damn awesome. One might actually think that was intended. And this one does kind of collide, but I can still easily... Yeah, so that's the red and green. That one. And here. This will be either stone bricks or steel, and the other one is going to be here. Wow. Straight lines are not really my thing, I guess. I'm more of into abstract art, I guess. And that one. These are done. Are they building? Yes, they are. And at this point, I will take 2 locations out. They will be here. One will take that one, and the other one will take that one, because I need both of them in here. 100, is that enough? I don't know. These ones should actually immediately be placed somewhere else. Whoa. Great, that's working. This one. Taking out. Okay, so what we need to do now is just build the next thing. So that is boom. Oh. That was actually way easier than I thought. So that is now almost everything we need for the blue circuits. That's not really the case. No, sorry. Purple science, blue circuits. I'm calling it blue circuits and it's purple science. That's not even close. Not even by my standard. That one. And up here. That one. Right, sorry. And this is... I'm just going to make one robot icon. I think even I can remember that it means it actually tries to make both. And it has, of course, stalled because there are no more batteries in the network, because there's no more sulfur. There's no more sulfur because there's no more petroleum. Let's just recap that one to see. This is dead because this is dead. Yes. But it will get better. It will get better. Right, so this is where we are breaking it up again this time. Let's see, can I just do, I can do something like this, and then that's that one. I can do this, and then just that one. And then we just remove the blinking, right? Yeah, that should remove all sorts of blinky. No more blinky. Down here, there's also a lot of blinky. I'll do that one. And then I do that one. That removes. That's still chugging on. Great, so we have a roboport, we have a robot army. Let's have a look at how much we got. It's not a lot, but we got some. It's definitely something to get started with. It's a small robot army, but we'll call it our robot army, and they will start building stuff and providing stuff for us, and it's going to be awesome. So, next up is the purple science. After the purple science, we will be making coal liquefaction. In order to free up some coal, we probably need some uranium, so that's going to be another thing on the short-term horizon. We get coal liquefaction. That means we can speed up our robot army production, and we can speed up the general scale-up of the build. That's the short-term plan. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying it, and even this odd transition into back to building a normal and efficient base. And with that, thanks for joining. Hope to see you next time. As always, stay effective.